mind is particularly receptive. It's like a fertile field ready to receive the seeds of your dreams and aspirations. When you meditate and visualize during this time, you're planting those seeds deep within your psyche. Start by finding a comfortable position. It could be sitting in a chair, lying on your bed, or even standing if that feels right to you. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Feel the air filling your lungs, then slowly release it. As you breathe, let the tensions of yesterday melt away. Let go of your worries, your fears, your doubts. In this moment, they have no power. Now, I want you to picture your ideal future. See it in vivid detail. What does your life look like 1 year from now? 5 years from now? 10 years from now? Don't hold back. Dream big. See yourself achieving your goals, living your purpose, making a difference in the world. Maybe you see yourself standing on a stage inspiring thousands with your words. Perhaps you see yourself in a beautiful home, surrounded by a loving family. Or maybe you see yourself running a successful business, creating jobs and opportunities for others. Whatever your vision is, make it as real and tangible as possible in your mind. Feel the emotions associated with achieving these goals. Experience the joy, the satisfaction, the sense of fulfillment. Let these positive emotions wash over you, energizing every cell in your body. As you visualize, pay attention to the details. What are you wearing? Who's around you? What can you hear? What can you smell? The more vivid and detailed your visualization, the more powerful it becomes. Now here's the case. Do this every single morning. Make it a non-negotiable part of your routine. Because when you consistently feed your mind with these positive images and emotions, you're programming your subconscious to seek out opportunities that align with your vision. You're creating a blueprint for success that your mind will work tirelessly to manifest. But remember, visualization alone is not enough. It's a powerful start, but it must be coupled with action. Which brings us to the second thing you need to do when you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5. Engage in purposeful planning and goal setting. You see, the early morning hours are not just for dreaming. They're for strategizing. This is the time when your mind is at its sharpest, uncluttered by the demands and distractions of the day. This is when you can think clearly about what you want to achieve and how you're going to achieve it. Start by reviewing your long-term goals. What are the big dreams you're working towards? Write them down. There's power in putting pen to paper and making your aspirations tangible and real. Now break these big goals down into smaller, manageable steps. What can you do today, this week, this month to move closer to your dreams? Be specific. Instead of saying, I want to get healthier, say, I will exercise for 30 minutes today and eat a nutritious breakfast. As you're planning, ask yourself tough questions. What obstacles might you face? How will you overcome them? What resources do you need who can support you on your journey? By anticipating challenges and preparing for them, you're setting yourself up for success. But this is the real secret. Don't just plan for success. Plan for massive action. Most people plan to do the bare minimum, and that's why they get minimal results. But you're not most people. You're here awake at this early hour because you're committed to extraordinary achievement. So push yourself. Set goals that scare you a little. Plan to take actions that stretch you beyond your comfort zone. Because it's in that stretch, in that discomfort, that true growth happens. And remember, your plan is not set in stone. It's a living document that should evolve as you grow and as circumstances change. Review it regularly, celebrate your progress, and adjust your course as needed. By engaging in this purposeful planning every morning, you're setting the tone for your entire day. You're telling yourself and the universe that you're serious about your goals, that you're committed to your dreams. And when you approach each day with this level of intentionality and focus, amazing things start to happen. But we're not done yet. There's one more crucial thing you need to do when you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. And this, my friends, is where the rubber meets the road. This is where you transform your visualizations and plans into tangible reality. The third thing you must do is to engage in purposeful action. You see, all of the meditation, visualization, and planning in the world won't amount to anything if you don't take action. Action is the bridge between your dreams and your reality. Now, when I say action, I don't mean busy work. I don't mean checking your emails or scrolling through your phone. I mean focused, intentional action that directly contributes to your goals. This could mean working on your business plan, writing that book you've been thinking about, or hitting the gym to work on your health goals. It could mean studying for that certification that will advance your career, or practicing that skill that will set you apart in your field. Whatever it is, use this time to do the important work that often gets pushed aside during the busyness of the day. This is your time to make progress on your most crucial tasks, the ones that will truly move the needle in your life. And here's the beautiful thing about taking action at this early hour. You're starting your day with a win. Before most people have even hit the snooze button, you've already made significant progress towards your goals. This creates a positive momentum that carries you through the rest of your day. This won't be easy. There will be mornings when your bed feels too comfortable, when the thought of getting up and working seems impossible. In those moments, remember why you started this journey? Remember the vision you have for your life. Let that be your motivation. And on the days when motivation fails you, let discipline carry you through. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's what gets you out of bed when every fiber of your being wants to stay under the covers. It's what keeps you going when the initial excitement of your goals has worn off. Cultivate this discipline. Embrace the discomforts. Because on the other side of that discomfort is growth, achievement, and a life beyond your wildest dreams. Now, I wanted to address something important. Some of you might be thinking, but I'm not a morning person. I can't possibly wake up that early. And to that I say, you can become a morning person. It's not about your genetic makeup or your natural. It's about your choices and your habits. Start small. If you currently wake up at 7 a.m., don't immediately jump to 3 a.m. And start by waking up 15 minutes earlier each day. Gradually adjust your sleep schedule until you reach your target wake-up time. Your body will adapt. Your mind will adjust. And before you know it, you will be part of that elite group of early risers who are changing the world while others sleep. And for those of you who are already early risers, I challenge you to make those early morning hours even more productive. Refine your routine. Eliminate distractions. Maximize every minute. Because the truth, the way you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. When you start your day with purpose, with intention, with focused action toward your goals, you are setting yourself up for success in every area of your life. Think about it. How different would your life be if you had an extra 2 hours of focused, productive time every single day? That's 14 hours a week, 60 hours a month, 730 hours a year. That's an entire month of waking hours added to your year. Imagine what you could achieve with that extra time. The books you could write, the businesses you could build, the relationships you could nurture, the impact you could make on the world. But it's not just about the quantity of time, it's about the quality. Those early morning hours are golden. They're uninterrupted. They're filled with possibility. They're your secret weapon in a world that's constantly vying for your attention. Now, I know some of you might be wondering, but what about sleep? Don't I need 8 hours? And yes, sleep is important, but here's the thing. It's not just about how long you sleep. It's about the quality of your sleep. When you align your sleep schedule with your natural circadian rhythms, when you go to bed early and wake up early, you often find that you need less sleep to feel fully rested. And most of us waste those late evening hours anyway. We spend them watching TV, scrolling mindlessly on our phones, or engaging in activities that don't truly fulfill us or move us closer to our goals. By shifting those wasted evening hours to productive morning hours, you're not losing sleep. You're gaining life. But let me be clear, this isn't about burning the candle at both ends. This isn't about sacrificing your health or well-being in pursuit of success. No, this is about optimizing your life. It's about making the most of every moment you have on this earth. Because here's the truth. Time is the most precious resource we have. We can always make more money, but we can never make more time. Each day, we're given 24 hours, no more, no less. How we use those hours determines the quality of our lives and the impact we have on the world. By waking up between 3 and 5 a.m. and engaging in these three crucial activities: meditation and visualization, planning and goal setting, and purposeful action, you're making a conscious decision to maximize your time. You're choosing to live deliberately, to pursue your dreams with intention and focus. And let me tell you, when you make this choice consistently, day after day, week after week, month after month, your life will transform in ways you can't even imagine right now. You'll find yourself accomplishing more in a day than you used to in a week. You'll discover reserves of energy and creativity you never knew you had. You'll start to see opportunities where others see obstacles. You'll develop a level of clarity and focus that sets you apart in every area of your life. But perhaps most importantly, you develop a deep sense of purpose and fulfillment. Because when you start each day by connecting with your vision, planning your path, and taking decisive action, you're not just going through the motions of life, and you're truly living. You're becoming the best version of yourself, and as you transform your own life, you'll find that you naturally begin to positively impact the lives of those around you. Your energy will be contagious. Your focus will be inspiring. Your results will be motivating. You'll become a beacon of possibility, showing others what can be achieved when you commit to living with purpose and intention. Now, I don't want to address something important. Some of you might be thinking, but what if I fail? What if I can't stick to this routine? And to that I say, if you stumble, if you oversleep one morning, don't beat yourself up. Don't use it as an excuse to give up. Instead, see it as an opportunity to recommit to your goals, to refine your approach. Remember, this is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about consistently moving in the direction of your dreams, even when it's difficult, even when you don't feel like it. And here's the powerful truth. The more you practice this early morning routine, the easier it becomes. What once felt like a monumental effort will start to feel natural. You'll find yourself looking forward to those early morning hours, eager to dive into your meditation, your planning, your purposeful work. But I want to challenge you to take this even further. Don't just practice this routine on weekdays. Do it 7 days a week, because success doesn't take weekends off. Growth doesn't happen only Monday through Friday. By maintaining this routine every day, you're building an unstoppable momentum that will carry you towards your goals faster than you ever thought possible. And as you do this, I want you to pay attention to how you feel. Notice the sense of accomplishment that comes from starting your day with purpose. Notice how your energy levels improve, how your mind becomes sharper, how your productivity. Notice how you start to attract new opportunity, how doors start to open that were previously closed. Because here's the thing. When you commit to this level of personal growth and achievement, the universe takes notice. It starts to align in your favor. People will be drawn to your energy, your focus, your determination. Opportunities will present themselves that you never could have imagined. But remember, these opportunities won't just fall into your lap. You need to be ready for them. You need to be prepared to seize them when they appear. And that's exactly what this early morning routine does. It prepares you for great. It equips you with the mindset, the skills, and the habits you need to capitalize on every opportunity that comes your way. Now, I want to share something personal with you. When I first started waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., it wasn't easy. There were mornings when every fiber of my being wanted to stay in bed. There were days when I questioned whether it was worth it, but I persevered. I pushed through the discomfort. And let me tell you, it has been one of the most transformative decisions of my life. It's in those early morning hours that I've had my biggest breakthroughs. It's in those quiet moments of meditation that I've received my most profound insights. It's in those focused hours of work that I've made my greatest progress. And it's through this consistent practice that I've been able to achieve things I once thought were impossible. And I'm not special. I don't have any superhuman abilities. What I have is a commitment to growth, a willingness to do what others won't, and a belief in the power of those early morning hours. And you have those same qualities within you. You wouldn't be here listening to this message if you didn't have a desire for more, a hunger for growth, a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. So I challenge you. No, I dare you to try this for just 1 week. 1 week of waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. 1 week of meditating and visualizing your future. 1 week of purposeful planning and goal setting. 1 week of taking massive action towards your dreams. I promise you, if you commit to this for just 1 week, you'll start to see changes. You'll feel more energized. You'll be more focused. You'll accomplish more than you thought possible. And once you experience these benefits, you won't want to go back to your old ways. But don't just take my word for it. Experience it for yourself. Because that's what life is all about, experience. It's about pushing your boundaries, testing your limits, discovering what you're truly capable of. And let me tell you, you are capable of far more than you currently believe. You have greatness within you. You have the power to create an extraordinary life. And it all starts with how you begin your day. So tomorrow morning, when that alarm goes off at 3 a.m. or 5 a.m., don't hit snooze. Don't roll over and go back to sleep. Instead, jump out of bed with excitement. Embrace the opportunity to start your day with purpose. Engage in your meditation and visualization. Dive into your planning and goal setting. Take massive action towards your dreams. Here's the truth. Every single day is a gift. It's an opportunity to move closer to your dreams, to make a difference in the world, to become the person you were meant to be. And when you start your day early, with purpose and intention, you're making the most of that gift. Think about it. While the rest of the world is sleeping, you're growing. While others are dreaming, you're turning your dreams into reality. You're not just talking about success, you're actively pursuing it. You're not just wishing for a better life. You're creating it, one early morning at a time. Let's be clear. This isn't about bragging rights. It's not about being able to say you wake up earlier than everyone else. No, this is about maximizing your potential. It's about squeezing every ounce of opportunity out of each day. Because life is short, my friends. We don't know how many days we have on this earth. So why not make each one count? When you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., you're giving yourself a head start on the day. You're creating a space for personal growth and development that most people never experience. And over time, this compounds. It's like investing in yourself with compound interest. Each day you're becoming a little bit better, a little bit stronger, a little bit closer to your goals. But here's the thing. It's not just about what you do in those early morning hours. It's about how those hours impact the rest of your day. When you start your day with purpose, when you've already accomplished significant tasks before most people have even woken up, it changes your entire perspective. You walk into your day with confidence, with momentum, with a sense of achievement. This mindset shift is powerful. It affects how you interact with others, how you approach challenges, how you seize opportunities. You're no longer reacting to life. You're proactively shaping it. You're no longer at the mercy of circumstances. You're creating your own circumstances. And let's talk about the ripple effect this can have on your life. When you consistently wake up early and engage in these powerful morning practices, you're not just changing your day, you're changing your life. You're developing discipline, focus, and resilience. You're cultivating a success mindset that will serve you in every area of your life. Think about how this could impact your career. When you're consistently putting in focused work before your competitors have even started their day, how could you not get ahead? Think about how it could impact your relationships. When you've already centered yourself, set your intentions, and accomplished key tasks, how much more present and positive can you be with your loved ones? Consider how it could impact your health. By waking up early, you're giving yourself time for exercise, for preparing nutritious meals, for self-care practices that often get neglected in the rush of a typical day. And when you're healthier, when you have more energy, every other area of your life improves as well. But I want to address something important. Some of you might be thinking, but I'm not a morning person. I do my best work at night. And that's okay. The key is not necessarily the specific hours, but the intentionality behind it. If you truly do your best work at night, then create a routine that allows you to maximize those hours. The principles remain the same. Carve out time for meditation and visualization, for planning and goal setting, for focused action toward your dream. However, I would challenge those night owls among you to at least try this early morning routine. You might be surprised. Many people who thought they were night owls discovered that they actually thrive in the early morning hours once they adjusted their schedule. There's something magical about those pre-dawn hours, about starting your day before the rest of the world wakes up. Now let's talk about the challenges. Because make no mistake, this won't be easy. There will be mornings when your bed feels like a magnet pulling you back in. There will be days when you question whether it's worth it. There will be times when you're tempted to fall back into old habits. But here's where your why comes in. What is your purpose? Your reason for doing this is the vision of your future self that you're working towards. When the alarm goes off and every fiber of your being wants to stay in bed, your why is what gets you up. It's what pushes you to lace up your running shoes, to open your journal, to dive into that project you're passionate about. So I want you to get crystal clear on your why. Why are you doing this? What's driving you? What's that big dream that gets you excited, that makes your heart race, that makes you willing to do what others won't? Is it financial freedom? Is it making a difference in the world? Is it being the best parent you can be? Is it achieving a level of success that seemed impossible before? Whatever it is, connect with it deeply. Visualize it. Feel it. Let it fuel you. When your why is strong enough, the how becomes easy. When you're crystal clear on what you're working towards, when you can see and feel your future success, getting up early becomes a privilege, not a chore. It becomes something you get to do, not something you have to do. And as you embark on this journey, I want you to remember something crucial. Progress, not perfection. There will be days when you oversleep. There will be mornings when your meditation doesn't go as planned. When your planning session feels scattered, when your focused work time isn't as productive as you'd like. That's okay. That's part of the process. The key is not to let these moments derail you. Don't use one slip up as an excuse to abandon your routine altogether. Instead, view these challenges as opportunities for growth. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I adjust my approach? How can I set myself up for success tomorrow? Remember, this is a journey. It's not about reaching some final destination. It's about continual growth, continual improvement. It's about becoming a little bit better each day, moving a little bit closer to your goals with each passing week. And as you progress on this journey, I want you to pay attention to the small wins. Let's celebrate them. Acknowledge the progress you're making. Did you wake up on time 5 days in a row? Celebrate that. Acknowledge that. Did you make significant progress on a project during your focused work time? Recognize that achievement. These small wins might seem insignificant in the moment, but they add up. They create momentum. They build confidence. They reinforce the positive habits you're developing. And over time, these small wins compound into major victories. Now let's talk about another powerful aspect of this early morning routine. The sense of control it gives you over your life. In a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable, your morning routine becomes an anchor. It's something you can control, regardless of what's happening around you. Think about it. You can't control the traffic on your commute. You can't control how others will react to your ideas. You can't control the challenges that might come your way during the day. But you can control how you start your day. You can control whether you wake up early, whether you meditate, whether you plan your day, whether you take action towards your goals. This sense of control is empowering. It puts you in the driver's seat of your life. Instead of feeling like life is happening to you, you start to feel like you're actively shaping your life. And this mindset shift is transformative. That's something important to remember. This routine is not about adding more stress to your life. It's not about filling every moment with productivity. In fact, one of the beautiful things about waking up early is that it gives you space to breathe, space to think, space to simply be in a fast-paced world. This space is precious. It allows you to start your day from a place of calm and centeredness rather than immediately jumping into the fray. It allows you to set the tone for your day rather than letting external factors dictate your mood and energy. So as you develop your early morning routine, make sure to include moments of stillness. Whether it's during your meditation or simply sitting with a cup of tea and watching the sunrise, allow yourself to enjoy the peace of those early hours. This isn't instant time. This is recharging time. This is when you fill your own cup, so you have more to give to others throughout the day. Now, I want to address something that often comes up when we talk about waking up early. The fear of missing out. Some of you might be thinking, but if I go to bed early, I'll miss out on social events or late night activities. And yes, there might be some adjustments to make. But I want you to consider this. What are you gaining? And you're gaining time for yourself, time for your dreams, time for your growth. You're gaining a sense of purpose and direction. You're gaining productivity and achievement. When you weigh these benefits against what you might be missing out on, I think you'll find that the trade-off is more than worth it. And here's the beautiful things. As you start to experience the benefits of this routine, as you start to make progress toward your goals, you'll find that your priorities naturally shift. Those late night activities that seem so important before, you might find yourself looking forward to your early mornings, excited about the progress you're making and the person you're becoming. But remember, this isn't about completely eliminating fun or relaxation from your life. It's about being intentional with your time. It's about making conscious choices about how you spend your energy. And when you do choose to engage in social activities or relaxation, you'll likely find that you enjoy them even more because you know you've already invested in yourself and your goals. It's about consistency. Because here's the truth. Waking up early once or twice won't change your life. Doing it for a week might give you a taste of the benefits. But it's when you commit to this practice consistently, day after day, week after week, month after month, that the real magic happens. Consistency is what turns actions into habits. It's what transforms temporary changes into lasting lifestyle shifts. It's what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who merely dream about achieving. So how do you maintain consistency, especially when the initial excitement wears off? Here are a few strategies. Start small. If you currently wake up at 7 a.m., don't immediately try to wake up at 3 a.m. Start with 6:45 a.m., then 6:30 a.m., and gradually work your way earlier. This gradual approach makes the change more sustainable. Prepare the night before. Set out your clothes, prepare your workspace, decide what you'll work on. The easier you make it for your morning self, the more likely you are to follow through. Find an accountability partner. Share your goals with someone who to check in on your progress. Better yet, find someone who wants to embark on this journey with you